This is our modified mini leg blaster. A standard leg blaster is, of course, 10 air squats, 10 alternating rear lunges, 10 alternating jump lunges, and 5 jump squats. If you're engaging in the modified version of the mini leg blaster, it is probably because you have some joint pain, you are deconditioned to the point that the cardiovascular demands of the mini leg blaster are outside of scope for you, or for whatever reason, you just need or want an alternative. I'll be really honest, I love the modified mini leg blaster almost as a superset with regular ones, because it lets me put more load into the legs without adding more of the shock load of the jump, which sometimes my left knee isn't too happy about. So this is part of the reason why we do this, is so that we can just have, another tool in the toolbox. So our modified mini leg blaster is gonna start the same as a regular leg blaster. It's gonna be 10 squats into 10 alternating jump lunges. But then we're gonna swap out or 10 alternating rear lunges. But then we're gonna swap out our jump lunges for 10 per side of a pulsing split squat, followed by a set of 10 quick pace, partial rep squats, more pulses kind of in the bottom half of the range motion. So I'm gonna have Tori go through one of these all the way from the top to the end. So let's just go for 10 air squats. Toes have a little bit of turn out, hands are at the chest, which helps Tori to remember to keep her chest upright, which we wanna see. We don't wanna dump forward or really round the upper back forward. With every squat, she's initiating by pushing her hips back. This is what air squats should look like. Okay, and then we're gonna go into 10 alternating rear lunges. So one foot goes back, knee comes down. And if the knee doesn't wanna bend all the way to the ground, don't force it to, especially if you're dealing with any joint pain. Go through the range of motion that you can comfortably manage in the joint. Let the muscles soak up the load, let them burn, but please don't hurt your knees for the sake of your quads. Okay, and then I'm gonna have Tori get herself set with one foot back into her split stance. She's gonna come down about a third of the way, and then we're gonna go for 10 pulses right there. And as you pulse through these, we wanna keep the legs strongly engaged. Don't go slack here, and pulsing is different than bouncing. Good, so what Tori's doing right now is definitively pulsing. She's got it under control, she's not flopping around, everything is tight, everything should be burning pretty well. It's very different than a bounce. Great, and then we're gonna come back, get set up for your squats. I'm gonna have you come about halfway down into that range of motion, and you're gonna go down 3 inches and up 3 inches, and we're gonna go for 10 of these. So we're never locking out again. Down and part way up, you're not standing all the way up. Right to there, and then back down. Deep, 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 back up. Good, let's do 10 of these right here. So guys, Tori made a really easy mistake, which is coming up too high on those squats, because our brain thinks that's where we need to go. Sometimes we just need to have a mirror or a friend say, hey, no, stop locking out. Because you know what lockout is? Lockout is rest. And when we're doing a modified mini leg blaster, we're trying to avoid the rest. We want the burn instead. I see a little twitch on inner hamstrings. Good sign. Thanks, Tori. Guys, that is our modified mini leg blaster. Again, use this. Please don't let your ego tell you it's a bad thing. Use this if you're dealing with any pain, especially in joints, or if you just need to take a little bit of break from the cardio side. It is 10 air squats, 10 alternating rear lunges, 10 per side of our pulsing split squat, and then 10 of those air squat pulses in the mid-range of the position. Thanks.